Hey guys, what's up? It's Marissa, and oh my god, it has been so long since I've said that. First of all, I have so many things to say, and I have a new story time. I miss you. What the fuck? What am I doing with life? I don't know. I've been traveling so much. I went to Hawaii and I went to Cabo and just a lot of things. My stepdad just did World Championship Ironman and he's in a wheelchair, so like, round of applause for him. And that's why I haven't been making videos, because I just felt like I needed to just, you know, take some time to just escape reality for a little bit. But yeah, since I went to Hawaii, you know your girl got some story times from it, so hence this story time, and it's going to be about at the time I almost got arrested in Hawaii. Because like, did I even go somewhere if something crazy doesn't happen? Because I don't know. And as always, if you guys aren't already, please hit that subscribe button and turn those push notifications on to get notified whenever I make another crazy story time like this one. Quickly, I never do like sponsored videos, and this isn't a sponsored video. I just wanted to say my best friend, he's like one of my best friends, I've known him since middle school. He's actually just came out with like music, and he's did a music video, and it's called Sorrow. It's like right here, I can show you like the little thumbnail, and then in the description down below will be the link. If you guys will just give it some love, say Marissa sent you, say something about me so he knows that I'm the plug. But really, he did work really hard on it. His camera angles and everything are like shitting on mine, so please give him some love because it is actually amazing. Other than that, let's go ahead and get on to this crazy story time where I almost got arrested 2 weeks ago because I'm a crazy ass bitch. Okay, so like I said, this was literally 2 weeks ago. So me and my cousin, my stepdad, and my mom went to Hawaii for his Ironman championship. So we started out in Kona, and then from Kona we went to Maui, and then we went back to Kona for a couple days, and we did amazing things. If you guys want to check it out, go look at my Instagram. It was just beautiful. And it's the first time I've ever been to Hawaii. I've only been to Hawaii one other time, which was like on a layover, so like, does that really count? My stepdad is crazy psycho, like he likes to do like everything in relation to almost dying. Now, I can't do that stuff because if I did, I would actually die because my luck is the worst thing in the world. We took him to go hang gliding, and since he's paraplegic, he's like been wanting to do hang gliding forever, but he can't because he has to run off a cliff, and obviously his legs don't function like normal humans. In Hawaii, in Maui, in this part of Maui, on the road to Hana, which is like where all the locals are, hence that, keep that in mind. So they have one where you can do it where you're sitting down and a motor kind of drives you off the hill. I'll insert pictures here so you can understand what I'm talking about. But you get some like amazing ass shots. Like, it's beautiful. Oh my god. I wish I had the balls to do it, but your bitch is a scared bitch. So we drive up there, and it's about a 40-minute drive up the road to Hana. And you go to like this little tiny airport. Literally, you would not even know it was an airport if it wasn't for like the black tar. So we get inside, we push my stepdad through this little shed because they said it'd be easier to get him through so we don't have to push his wheelchair through the dirt. So I go in through the shed, remember that? So we go into the shed, we go across the airport to where the hang gliding place is. So the hang gliding guy is amazing, so nice, like so personable, just a very friendly guy. We go there, we get to talking, and then they're going to take off. So of course we want to see them take off, like he's paying so much money to do this, we want to document it. So me and my mom go to the grass that is next to the black tar. We were not on the black tar, okay? We were just like on the grass waiting for him to take off. So he started going the other way, so we're like, shit, we're not gonna be able to see him, let's just walk back. We're about to walk back, and we hear this guy come out of the shed that I walked out of when I originally pushed him, and he's like, can I help you? But like really fucking just sassy right off the bat, like just like, relax. And I didn't say anything. I'm usually a very nice person unless you really push my buttons. I was like, no, we were just waiting for my stepdad to take off. We wanted to see him fly, and whatever, it's just like a good experience, want pictures. So he's like, you can't be on the black tar. And we're like, okay, like, we're not on the black tar, but I'm not gonna argue with you. Okay, I understand. We were already walking back, so I don't know why he was trying to like try us. And it was just me and my mom. So me and my mom were already walking back, and he was just like wanting to be like on a power trip, like, I don't know, because you have a little power, but you really don't because you work in a fucking airport. He's basically just being really rude. We walk away. We're almost to the shed where we walked in, where we can walk out of, and my stepdad actually took off the same direction. We did not move. My mom literally just put her arm up like this to record him. When she did that, like this guy, like bipolar ass fuck, literally was like, are you too fucking hard-headed? Excuse me? And that's what I said. I literally was like, excuse me? And this guy had the audacity to say it again. He's like, I said, are you too fucking hard-headed? bitch. You need to relax. We're already at your shed. We're not on the black tar, and you don't need to speak to me like that. Or my mother. Like, I was also like really more amped up because my mother was there, and like, you're not gonna speak to my mom like that. Like, it's one thing for you to speak to me like that, but not my mama. He starts fucking flipping out when I said that and was like so offended that I said that to him, which he was the one offending us. Like, who speaks to someone like, are you too fucking hard-headed, like right off the jump? Like, And so he got so offended and started going actual batshit crazy and was like, what the fuck? You get the fuck out of here. Where the fuck are you from? Like, you're not going through my fucking shop to exit. Like, and this is the only way that we got in the place is through his shop, so we don't know how to get out. And he's just like screaming at me. Like, I went to start walking into a shed to get out to go to our car, and he just flipped his shit and was like not letting us go through his shed, like whatever. And I didn't really say anything. I was just like, oh my god, like, is this fucker like actually psycho? Because I think so. And my mom, like, she did not like that guy talking to her baby like that. And so she started like going crazy. My mom doesn't cuss, so she was not cussing. Like, started like yelling at him, and then she like, me and her jumped the wall because it was like a little like 4-foot wall. Like, this wall is not keeping anyone in or out. And so we jumped the wall. We're like, god, this guy's crazy. Like, let's just get away from him. He got so mad when we jumped the wall, and my mom was like anticipating him like trying to hit me. Like, that's how amped and crazy this guy was. So we jumped the wall, and this guy literally is going crazy still, and he follows us all the way, like this long ass walk to our car, like a 4-minute walk to our car. He's following us all the way over there. While he's doing it, he's screaming, and he's like, where the fuck are you from? He's like, I'm gonna get my wife to come kick your asses. Like, going psycho. So we finally get to our car, and he's still walking along for the stroll, still at the window sill, and he's like still like just running his mouth. So we were parked in handicap. He never saw my stepdad, so he didn't see that he was in a wheelchair. And I think that this was just his way of like trying to get a dig at us, not knowing that he was actually in a wheelchair. But basically, long story short, he said, why are you guys in the handicap? Are you guys fucking retarded? And like, that really hit me hard because like, my stepdad, I can do like a whole story on how he's paraplegic, but that hit me so hard because like, he went through a struggle. He fell 4.5 stories off of a lineman pole, and he can't feel from his stomach down. So for someone to say like, why are you in the handicap? Are you fucking retarded? When all these people in the world literally have accidents where they can't walk, and it's not their fault that they're not able to function like a normal human body does. And for someone to make light of that, even though he didn't see that we were actually something like wrong with us, or actually paralyzed, or actually had some sort of disability, that was just really fucked up on so many levels. And that's when I started going crazy because he triggered me, and he came at like my stepdad or just anyone in the world that has that handicap placard that doesn't, no one's proud of having that, no one wants it. And like, for someone to just make light of the situation made me like crazy. And so he's like, where's your handicap sign, you fucking retard? And that's when I flipped him off. I was like, it's right here, motherfucker. Because that was just crazy to me. Like, oh my god, it makes me so mad still. And he was like, I'm gonna call the police, da-da. And we're like, call the police? Like, what the fuck? We didn't do anything wrong. We leave, and we have to come back an hour later to come pick up my stepdad. So we went to Black Sand Beach, me, my cousin, and my mom. We were having a good old time. We were looking at the turtles and like the caves. So pretty, like literally amazing. So then we have to go back. My stepdad calls us and says he's done, but he sounded a little weird on the phone. So we go back there, and right when we pull in, there's like the police waiting for us. And like, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a police like LA, you know, maybe not every police, a corrupt police and a biased police, but that's exactly what we got. So we get up there, the lady just doesn't even let us speak, doesn't let us say our side, just is totally siding with this local guy that was such an asshole from the jump. She's just like, you know what, well, I don't know where you guys come from, but where we come from, we respect each other. And I don't know which lady gave him the finger, but that is completely unacceptable. And if I were you, I would go and apologize and be an adult to him because he did nothing wrong. And I looked at footage, and you guys were on the black tar, which, bitch, no the fuck we weren't. We actually were not. Anyway, so she's like, if I could arrest you, I could. If I could see that you were on the black tar, I could. And I was like, bitch, what? Didn't you just say you like had all this time to like look at the tape and you saw we were on the black tar? that's how we knew she was lying. But like, you couldn't even try her because she was so fucking rude and like ready to just do whatever she could legally. And she's like, if I could fine you, I would fine you $5,000 a person. This is a federal offense. It would be a felony on your record. Can't do any of that because I don't have proof. But I'm going to be working on a harassment case. Like, give me your information. And we're just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you fucking kidding me? She gets our information, whatever. She can't do shit because we didn't do shit. So just let her have her power trip along with that little fucker over there that likes to make fun of handicapped people. Me being the bigger person, and only because I felt bad for the original guy that was like doing the hand gliding because he was so sweet, I apologized to the guy. So I went up to him and I was just like trying to be the bigger person, and basically this guy started fighting with me again. Like, he literally had the audacity to fight with me again, and I was just like, okay, whatever, like, I'm done, let's go. So we leave, and that was the story. I'm like, almost got arrested. She literally told me she would arrest me if she could, but the dumb bitch had no proof because your girl didn't do anything wrong. Comment down below how rude you think that guy was, and like, I had the worst experience in Hawaii. Like, it was beautiful, everything was beautiful, the stuff we did was amazing, but like, all the people there was so rude, and they would look at me and my cousin like we were aliens, like young to old, old to young, everywhere in between. They would just stare at us. Like, we weren't even doing anything wrong, like we're just like walking and they would stare at us, and I had like a lot of incidences of like rude ass people there. So let me know if you want to hear more incidences of my Hawaii trip and how fucking rude the locals are. If you're not Hawaiian, racism is a thing, end it. Like, we're all people. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I hope you guys are happy I'm back. Give me a little hug. I love you guys with all my heart, and comment down below what you guys want to see next. And other than that, I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.